The recent unnecessary attack on Rivers State Governor Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike by the erstwhile Information and Communications Commissioner Dr. Austin Tam George on the comments made about COVID-19 food and distribution in Rivers State are a mere report for relevance after he was sacked from office for gross incapabilities in the discharge of his assignments as commissioner. A statement by the media aide to the Commissioner for Information and Communications, Soibi Max Alalibo, noted that Tam George's action has exposed him as one with a miniature reasoning befitting of a political tout or cab reporter still learning the ropes of critical writing. The statement said the claim that he received disturbing reports that the food aid in Rivers State goes mainly to members of the People's Democratic Party on the strict instructions of Governor Wike is a clear demonstration of loss of his sensibilities as a former chief spokesman of the state and one who claims to be a guru in mass communication, even when information about the true process of palliatives distribution had been in public domain. The statement further said Tam George feigned ignorance of the proactive measures taken by Governor Wike at different stages in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic, from which other states of Nigeria had borrowed a leaf, not considering the fact that such issues are tackled depending on the exigencies of governance and therefore could not differentiate between what it seems it means to respond to the needs of the people and succumbing to pressure in leadership. According to the statement, it is unfortunate that a well-read and informed person as Dr. Tam George lacks information that the Palliatives Committee has 5 media representatives, 5 representatives of civil societies, among others, and involves all strata of the society far beyond political party lines, and the fact that the foodstuffs are distributed at ward level by ward committees made up of traditional rulers, clergymen, community development committee chairmen, women, and youth leaders, stressing that the model of distribution assumed by him had never been practiced anywhere in the country. On his position on the choice of Desmond Akawo as chairman of the Palliatives Distribution Committee, the statement also said Tam George would have preferred to be appointed into the position so that he can exhibit the same ignorance in leading the people as he did during his tenure as Commissioner for Information, even when he was not a member of the PDP, which he has currently declared war against. The statement dismissed as blatant lies claims that recipients of the food items were told to present their party cards or swear an oath of total loyalty to the governor under the harsh gaze of the governor's dreaded political enforcers at the distribution venue, pointing out that the use of the phrase "according to the report" makes his ranting to be based on hearsay only spread by someone of his status, as all processes are published on both traditional and social media platforms for public scrutiny. On the attempt to pick holes on where foodstuffs were being stored for safekeeping, Tam George was said to be unaware of the fact that given the quantity of foodstuff expected to be distributed to all 23 local government areas and the need to ensure that the items were secure, there is no better warehouse to store them than in the present facility. It said he should have also known that the State Ministry of Social Welfare at this time does not have a warehouse compared to what the PDP campaign office has to offer, and where the foodstuffs are kept had not in any way affected the distribution of palliatives to the local government areas, but would have preferred a vulnerable place where he and his cohorts, through their mischief makers, could easily get access to make mockery of the process. The statement maintained that food items bought by the state government are distributed dispassionately to people living and doing business in the state, including non-indigents, and that Rivers people need assistance during this period. Therefore, Tam George could use his connections outside the country to render immeasurable services to his state by complementing the efforts of the state government. It concluded that the Rivers State government, under the proactive leadership of Governor Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike, will not be deterred from providing good leadership to Rivers people by such cheap blackmail from Tam George in his usual quest for political relevance.